Hi there, Derek here. In a Facebook group or two where I am, we've had discussions about what people need to help their learning, and as a result of this, we're actually putting together a community, a membership site, call it what you like, to address the needs that were brought up during these discussions. And in a bit, I'll explain a little bit about it, and then we'll have a very quick look at how it's looked at the moment on the computer, and then we'll come back. So in the course of discussions, it seems that online learning is really taking off these days. You've got platforms like Udemy and Skillshare offering learning on demand. You can watch the videos, you can do the assignments, but what's missing is this kind of interaction between the people. Even in a questions and answers, it's not the same. And what people were missing was some form of interaction, sort of direct, say, online sessions, in-person discussions, and so on. And I tend to address this with this community that we're building up at the moment. Now, the three things that came up as being important were meetings, letters and emails, and discussions. And discussions was by far the biggest sort of requirement. And this community will have live sessions with me and others. And we'll see how this pans out. This should actually be interesting, especially as more people get involved. Now, because I want to get the ball rolling on this, I've decided I'm willing to take a financial hit on it, at least to get it going. So initially, the first 10 people who decide to be early adopters, jump in with both feet, will get this for a ridiculously symbolic £5, that's UK pounds per month. 50 if you go for the yearly sum. It's you spend more on a coffee these days. And for that, you'll have access to courses that are already there, emails and meetings vocabulary, and you'll have the community. And the community is really the sort of the nutshell here. And what will happen in the community is that you can interact with other people, you can discuss things, you can help each other. And as the community grows, it will just get better and better because there were more people there, more opportunities. Almost like the opposite of a restaurant. So if you think of a restaurant that gets really popular, it actually punishes everybody. So if you want a table for this week, I'm sorry, we're fully booked up. I can give you one in 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 2 months' time. When you get there, it's completely full. The service is slow. Everything takes a bit longer. The staff are more pushed and have to work harder. And basically everybody involved seems to be punished for the success. Whereas this community that I'm putting together, it will just get better the more people are involved. Let me give an example why. Say you want some speaking practice, some conversation practice. If there's 5 people in there, you say, has anyone got time for a quick chat? Probably not. If there's 500 people in there, you probably get 2 or 3 people immediately saying, yes, I've got time now. You jump on a Zoom call, you have your conversation. So you will actually benefit by having more people. If you have a question, say you've written something, you want some feedback on it, you'll get far more feedback if there's more people there to give it to you. And by the way, the feedback we're talking about here is constructive, useful feedback. Okay? I'm not interested in knocking people down for making mistakes. That's just stupid. So it'll be a nurturing environment where you can learn from your mistakes. And you make a mistake, nothing's going to happen, nothing bad. The sun still shines, the earth still turns. Don't be afraid of mistakes. Now, we said that the first 10 people will get this at a ridiculously low rate. And then the next 40 will get it at a slightly less ridiculous low rate of 10 a month. And once it's hit the 100 barrier, it will then be the standard rate 20 a month or 200 for the year. So there's always the yearly option. which is 2 months for free. And you can cancel at any time. There's no long-term contracts or any nonsense like this. And it's really for any learners who are usually professionals who need it for work. That's the target group. But if you're doing an exam or you just need practice, come in, have your practice, leave. It's fine. Anyway, I wanted to go over to the computer quickly and show you sort of the bare bones of what I've put together. Please bear in mind this is not the definitive end version set in stone. It can all change depending on the requirements of the people in the community. Anyway, let's have a quick look and show you what we've got so far. The 2 courses I mentioned earlier to do with language of meetings and how to write professional emails and letters in English are here. You'll have access to those to use and view as and when you want, as many times as you want. It's all included. And the other part that is probably more important is this part, which is the community area. So here are all the different channels. We'll have a look at each one now. On the announcements, this is probably more an area that I'll be active in when we have updates, when we have new information, maybe new courses or new modules in the course. I'll just put a quick mention of it here. You will have access to all the updates, all the extra information at no extra charge. That's all part of the deal. In introductions, this is the area where you can tell your fellow learners a bit about yourself. Please only write what you want to write. Okay, don't feel under any pressure to add information that you don't want to. Your private life remains your private life. This might also be useful if you're looking to have conversations with people. You might sort of add when you're available or what you're looking for, where you live maybe. Up to you entirely. You have material requests. If you have specific learning requests and you're not finding the answers in the currently available material, then please add this here and let me know what you need. Similarly, if you want extra channels added or extra areas or channels split into 2 or sub-channels or whatever, please ask. I can do lots, but I can't unfortunately read minds. So use this area to tell me what you need. So I'll probably read it. If I add stuff, you'll find it in the announcement and here as well. This is Q&A. So questions and answers. If you have questions about something, grammar question, vocabulary question, anything like that, please feel free to add them here. And with a good number of members, you should get an answer fairly quickly. And last but not least, fun stuff. Because as it says here, all work and no play makes Jack a very dull boy. So have a bit of light relief. Have a bit of a laugh. Laughter's good. Try and keep it family friendly though, yeah. I know we're all adults, but I don't want to have to spend all my time removing all the stuff that is not suitable. Anyway, channels can be added, as it says. It's just a quick overview of the type of thing you could expect. Okay, so as you saw, there's on-demand courses for the letters and emails and the languages of meetings. There's a community with groups and forums that you can use. Obviously that will expand and change with time depending on what the people need. I will be very, very active in this group. So if you need any resources, any material, anything that would help you, please let me know. I will prioritize this over other things. Udemy. I'm just kidding. I'll be happy to add material, create new courses, create documents, and also I really want to emphasize this important part. We will have live sessions. I plan at least 2 a week, one for maybe slightly lower level, one for slightly higher level. Everybody is welcome. We have discussions with feedback, with corrections. There'll be materials for it. Whatever you want, it'll be there. But you do need to jump in. Now, I will put a link in at the first comment, which will have a link to just a very simple form where you can register your interest, because it's not ready to go yet. Okay, we're in the planning phases. So if you are interested in this and you think, yes, I'd love to be here, I'd love to be there, just go into the link in the first comment, just put your name and email address, and all that will do, it will just get you added as a contact, and you will then be eligible or able to receive updates about how things are going, and you will also then be the first to have the chance to get it for the stupidly low £5 a month. So that was it. There will be other videos with updates, so till then, bye for now.